Alright, Maddox, we're going to work on this thing together. It should look familiar. It's what we've been doing the last few days. So, once you read it, you're going to work on answering the questions like we have, and I want you to answer them in complete sentences. So your first one here at the bottom, yours is going to be different because it's online, but your first one here says, what character trait describes Nathan and why do you think so? So we need to think about how we can restate that. So the question's asking, what character trait describes Nathan? So with our race, our restate, answer, cite, explain. Right there. Restate, answer, cite, explain. I need your restate first. So when the question is, what character trait describes Nathan? You're going to turn that around, flip it up, and come back to me with the character trait that describes Nathan is. So that's an idea of what it should look like. You can always make it look different. The character trait that describes Nathan is. You can make yours look a little different, but the main key is here, I want you to be able to tell me that you understand the question and that you're able to come back and tell me with your answer what that is. So then after that, your next sentence is going to be where you do your evidence. So looking back through the story, finding details about Nathan. Okay, remember with character traits, we've talked about dialogue, actions, thoughts, and feelings. Looking through all those and deciding what kind of person Nathan is. Then in that next sentence, that's where you're going to use your evidence and tell me this is why. This is why Nathan is. Okay, then looking at the second one, it says, infer how the boys may feel after they told Dad about the snake and explain why they might felt that way. So there's that big infer word that we've talked about. Inferencing, infer. Infer means that you're using your best guess based on the evidence. So you're looking through the story, you're going to find out how the boys acted, how they thought, and put yourself in their shoes and think, this is how they felt. And make sure you give me evidence why you think that. Right? It says there, explain why they may have felt that way. So you're going to read this, and then you're going to answer those two questions. And that's what I'm looking for in these questions. Did you restate? Did you give me the answer? And did you cite evidence? So get those done. 2 complete sentences for each question would be fine. You're going to do it on Cami, so I would just type them. So you're going to have plenty of room to do that in. Make sure you're going with evidence. And if it helps, like we did in class, you can highlight the story. It might be a little trickier on Cami, but if it helped you, you can try it. Okay, and if you have any questions on any of this, just comment on Google Classroom, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Okay, probably be busy in here with all these yahoos, but I'll try my best. Okay, nice work, bud.